Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to take a quick look at Blue Guardian Capital, who are a newly launched prop firm in the past 3 or 4 months, and still take a quick look sort of on the surface, how things stack up against the challenge model, against the rest of the industry, and also sort of a bit behind the scenes and look at the how the company is structured and some of the founders. So first off, this is my opinion only. It's really only based by what I can find about the company on the websites. Again, I've got no interaction, no personal relationship with them. I don't know all behind the scenes, so they could be completely legit and I could be talking a lot of rubbish. But as always, just make sure you do your own research first. So if we take a look at the trading objectives to pass through phase 1 and phase 2, we have a 6% target in phase 1 with 30 days, pretty much the best out there. When you look at my Forex funds, 8%, FTMO 10%, we can see that that significant drop makes it very attractive. Looking at phase 2, we have a profit objective of 4%, again better than FTMO at 5%. A profit split of 85% when you're funded, and actually through our challenge as well, you have a max overall loss of 10% and a max daily loss of 4%. So I'm sure some people will be saying that the max daily loss of 4% isn't enough when others are giving 5 and 6%. But because you only have a smaller target to reach, I personally believe that a 4% daily max loss is enough. If you're looking to only get 6% and you can lose 4% in a day, that's significant. And like I say, if you are managing your risk correctly, you shouldn't really be over trading and over leveraging and getting to a situation where you are getting close to 4% on any one day. So if we take a look at their social media pages on Instagram, you'd assume they'd have a huge array of posts, but again we can see they have none at all. And I find that a little bit disconcerting that a company whose marketing is out there since September, so almost like 3-4 months, would have more than one post, even to say we have launched, we have a funded trader, these are our criteria, these are our expansion plans. There's nothing at all on Instagram, so I think that's really quite poor, and me that's a bit of a negative in actually being able to recommend to the company, because I want to see engagement, interaction with people. So if we look at the founders of the company, we can see some nice avatars. I would like to see real photos to see how professional they are behind the scenes. And again, if you look at the CEO founder, Sean, obviously says that in his description, he's been trading for a number of years. But again, what I'm going to show you next might actually sort of be a bit against that claim. So if you look at the company details, they are trading as Iconic Exchange Limited, also trading as Blue Guardian Capital. So we can look at the actual limited company on the website, and we can see when they were founded. Yes, that does stack up with the timeline of 2019, which is great. When we look at the people behind the company, we can see we've got the name of Sean as the director, fantastic. But again, if we go to date of birth, it shows only 2003. So again, we've got a founder who potentially, according to Companies House records, is only 18, 19 years old. Now, I have no problem at all with young entrepreneurs. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. When he started Facebook, he was still at university, very, very young. Look at some other prominent UK business figures, so Lord Alan Sugar and Sir Richard Branson. They started when they were in school at sort of 14 to 16 years old. So again, it can happen. But when you're actually talking with a large financial company, they obviously back a number of traders and give payouts potentially of $10,000, $20,000 per month. That's where it gets a little bit tricky, that can someone so young have a reputation with some serious financial backers be able to back the traders? Are they really having live accounts with live funds? Or is this going on the funding talent model where you're literally looking to take in all of the fees from all the traders and hope you have enough people failing and be able to pay them out of those fees? Is it sustainable? I have no idea, but I really do hope that someone with a lot of skills and entrepreneurship could actually get that working and be able to have a long sustainable business. So we look at the Trustpilot reviews, there's lots on there. We have a large number of them all being excellent and obviously giving very good ratings. And again, we look at the people who have given the Trustpilot reviews. They're not just one people who have been invited to do it, they actually appear to all be legitimate and genuine. And obviously we can go down the list and really see the sort of comments people are coming back with. Some are saying fantastic, they've also got funded with them, they've had all of their profit splits as well as account fees refundable. So it all stacks up to being legitimate and hopefully backing the traders in the future. Now, we've seen many examples of prop firms launching, being able to fund those first 1 or 2 traders and get a reputation and actually show payout proof. But as we go down the line and the payouts get bigger and the better traders come on board and want to take more significant payouts, that's when things can get a bit sticky. And I really hope they are able to do that. But again, without knowing the exact business model behind the scenes, it's very hard to actually determine if it's going to be sustainable for 3, 6 months or a year down the line. But as always, I'd recommend anybody doing their own due diligence, speak with the guys at the company, have a live chat. If you can contact them or drop into their registered business address, by all means go ahead and do so. You might find that I'm talking complete and utter rubbish, and they could be really well funded, really well set up, and have amazing behind the scenes infrastructure to be able to support a prop firm going forward. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, I'll see you again soon. Cheers.